Eric Spoelstra looks on. He really enjoyed the homecoming in Portland. His team really dominated the game from start to finish on Tuesday night. A sweep of the season series of the Blazers. Nice little jump up for Olynyk. And the Kings have scored 7 unanswered points. They have cut the Heat lead to 4. Justise Winslow driving on Fox. Finding Whiteside for the dunk. If you want to see Winslow at his best at point guard, that's a snapshot of it. Able to bulldoze other point guards into submission.
Justise Winslow, nice hesitation move to get inside, put that strong body on Fox, and then create the passing angle there.
Justise Winslow driving on heel, flips it up, not in. Whiteside missing on the tip. Winslow tracks it down and scores. And that's the first field goal made tonight for Winslow on his 4th attempt. Dion Waiters sets his feet. Kaboom. Waiters drills the triple. That's his second 3 of the game. And John, I had a thought on why Spoelstra saved the zone for the second half by not employing it till the 3rd quarter. You do not give the Kings a chance to go over it at halftime and make adjustments. So Whiteside gets the dunk, and the Heat just ambush the Kings with the 3rd quarter use of the zone. Winslow scoops it up and scores. Justise Winslow with 4 of his 5 points in this quarter. It's now a 17-point lead for Miami. Oh, what a block by Richardson. He pinned the shot by Giles for Richardson, his 3rd block tonight. Jay Rich. That's a goaltend. 2:10 left. Heat need a score. Richardson got the score. Wade puts it up. Oh, it was somewhere between a lob and a shot. Here comes Fox. Driving on Winslow. Healed on the follow. This is Curry out of the corner. And Olynyk sweeps down the rebound. Steph Curry has missed his first couple of shots. Justise Winslow. Guarded by Thompson. Here's Dion from downtown. Kaboom! Dion Waiters hitting a deep 3, his 25th triple since coming back. 7 on the shot clock for Miami. Winslow maneuvers and buries a 10-footer. Justise Winslow's first score of the game. Justise averaging 12 points a game here in his 4th season. It's 12-6 Miami. The Heat are on a 12-2 run. Into Winslow against the 6'7" Klay Thompson. Justise made it look pretty and easy. 2nd score in a row for Winslow. And another rebound for Whiteside. Here's Richardson, 3 on the way, and perfect. Josh Richardson, in Warrior fashion, has buried 3 triples in the first quarter. He has 11 points. The run now is 22-2. The lead is 22-6. Winslow's 3, yes. Justise Winslow with his first triple. He has 68 threes on the year and 7 points here in the first quarter. Alfonso McKinney picked up that last Warriors foul. And ring it up for Dion. An off-balance 3 that was right on target. Eight on the shot clock for the Heat. Here's Winslow. Kaboom! Justise Winslow with his 2nd 3. He has 10. The Heat with the most threes they've had in any half this season. 11 first-half triples on 21 tries.
Yeah, it's 52%. Doing a great job moving the ball beyond the arc to get those open looks. It's been Jay Rich, who's had 5, and Dion with 4. And how about Justise with 2? Great job from that starting trio.
Winslow triples. I'll tell you the truth, John. Even though Ray Allen and Reggie Miller were star players, I don't think either was transcendent as much as Steph Curry. By the way, that was the debut game for Tyler Johnson with the Suns. He went 1 for 9 for Phoenix in his debut. Justise Winslow, an improving shooter. He has 5 points in the quarter, 15 points with 6 rebounds for the game. Whiteside against Looney. Backs him down and scores again. Richardson with a career-high 33 points in this game. It's a 2-point lead for the Warriors with 4:20 to play. 8 on the shot clock. Here comes Jay Rich. Off the spin. A dish. Winslow puts the Heat in front with a triple. Justise Winslow, his first score of the 4th quarter, gives him 18. And guess what? Puts Miami in front 108-107.
How exciting. Miami stepping up to the challenge, not backing down one bit to the world champions. Jay Rich getting it done scoring, and now the pass outside to Justise Winslow. I think he really praised having Cousins back. He said that's really energized the team. It's given them something fresh and, you know, really changed the mix-up a bit for them to make them interested.
Justise Winslow hits a mid-range jumper. Justise Winslow has 20 points tonight.
The young guys have stepped up in a big way. Jay Rich, Winslow, and Dion.
Nuggets have a 4-point lead. Whiteside gets that ball caught on his hip, manages to rescue it and get it out. 3 on the shot clock. Winslow will fire for 3 and hit. Justise Winslow's first score of the game. 72 threes this year for Winslow, besting his previous career best of last year when he made 49 triples. Dion handing it off to Winslow. Hits it with a left hand. Nice drive and dish by Dion. And Justise Winslow all of a sudden with 4 straight points for the Heat. Twice he's given Miami the lead.
For all the lack of athleticism that Jokic has, Plumlee is the complete opposite. He's a high flyer. He covers a lot of ground. Super athlete at the rim.
I thought he's too good to get bounced around. He's been with 3 different teams. Oh, what a pass. Winslow on a Richardson fastball. Justise gets the score. He has 6 of his 9 points in this quarter, and the Heat are hanging right in there. Justise Winslow with a swipe. Jamal Murray was scoreless in the first half for Denver. Loose ball. Winslow gobbles it up. Here he comes. Oh, the Euro step for the score. That's a pretty play by Justise Winslow. And Michael Malone quickly pops off his bench and calls a timeout.
Great defensive pressure on the basketball here by Justise, getting up over the top. Gets his hand in the passing lane, then it's off to the races.
Winslow down the lane. Oh, what a nice play. Justise Winslow dodging defenders like a lacrosse midfielder. He's got 13 points in this game. A 14-point quarter for Beasley and a 23-point game for Malik Beasley. He had 35 earlier this year against the Rockets. Oh. How about that one?
Good finish by Justise. Strong drive, 15 points for him.
Justise Winslow, the Heat's leading scorer tonight. Here's another look at that Winslow two-handed crush. Justise, a rim wrecker. Here's Richardson. The wing jumper is perfect. Doncic, a long 40 over Richardson. And you saw Whiteside backpedal, but Winslow dash in front for the rebound. Winslow crossing over, finds Hassan for the dunk. And Justise Winslow went through the entire game the other night at Denver without an assist. He hasn't waited long to set up a teammate tonight. Already a couple of assists in this first quarter.
He knows if he can draw the big, it's going to be there.
Heat with a 4-point lead. Almost 4 minutes in.
It's all about the read here. Justise turning the corner, drawing Mejri. That allows him to go up over the top. He knows that Hassan will be open if he can draw the 7-foot rim protector to him, get him to lean or take a step towards him. That's all it takes to go over the top and have Hassan finish. Great ball fake there. Sets up that pull-up jumper with his size. That's a tough shot to guard when he gets in that paint.
Winslow, nice pick and roll for the Olynyk dunk. They caught Doncic in the cookie jar. Good pick and roll action. Mark Cuban relied on his general manager, Donnie Nelson, who fell in love with Doncic. And, John, they were ready to do anything it took to land him in last year's draft. With a nice jam.
It has been a great fit. And obviously, I think he's exceeded expectations. I think he's a runaway rookie of the year.
A steal by Winslow. Took it away from Doncic. Oh, pretty pass. Kleba blocked the shot by Magruder, but we're going to get a Dallas foul. Powell's jump hook comes down the band. How do you like the strategy, John? Doubling Doncic, try to get it out of his hands.
I like it a lot. He's too good a playmaker, and they're doing it far enough away where he can't score.
Oh, that was pretty. Winslow probing, and then saw the lane and took it. He is really impactful when he comes downhill at your defense. Hardaway Jr. with 5 on the shot clock, airballs the 3, and Hassan Whiteside with his 5th rebound. Whiteside wasn't very involved in the first half, had just 4 points. Justise Winslow. That's a long 2 for Justise. Winslow 4 points, 4 assists, 3 rebounds. By the way, what a wild game they're having in Cleveland. They're in double overtime now, the Cavs and Nets. 39 seconds left in the second overtime. Cleveland ahead, 126 to 125. Oh, pretty spin by Winslow. He had 2 points in the first half. He has 4 here in the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Tied at 61. 8:33 remaining in the third quarter. Final game before the All-Star break for both of these teams. Richardson comes baseline. Finds Winslow. 3 in the way. Kaboom. Justise Winslow with his first triple tonight. His 73rd this season. Well, the Heat defense locked in. You see they held the Mavericks to 16 points in that third quarter on just 4 for 22 shooting for Dallas. The Heat opens the fourth quarter with a bullseye. Doncic, he's the #1 rookie scorer, #1 among rookies in threes. Most threes ever for a Dallas player as a rookie. Well, the Heat turned the Mavericks over. Of course, one of the great wins in franchise history took place in this very building, June 20th, 2006. The night the Heat became an NBA champion for the first time in their franchise history. 2 more would follow, but there's nothing like your first. Here's Dion on the spin. And score, plus a foul. What a move by Waiters. So the lead is shrinking a bit. It's down to 11. Miami was up by 21 with 8:51 left in the game. Well, you got to keep fighting hard to get to the finish line. Bam on a bounce for Winslow. Oh, that's pretty. Justise Winslow on the finish. Bam with a beautiful assist.
The vision there. Very impressive by Simmons. They're the #8 transition team in the league, over 15 points a game. They want to get out and push, particularly at home. Heat need to get back. Down the runway comes Olynyk, used his body to shield Marjanovic away from a potential block. The Sixers have opened a lead to 5. 5 minutes gone by here in the first quarter. Winslow gets it back from Whiteside. Now brings back memories of last year's first-round matchup, a series that was very good for Justise Winslow. He was arguably the Heat's best player in that series. Here's McConnell, 15-footer, is short. Marjanovic loses the ball to Whiteside, and the Heat have numbers. This is Waiters, zigzag dribble, and out for an Olynyk. 3-pointer, no, he gives it off to Winslow. He'll try a 3 and bury it. Justise Winslow, 74 triples this year, by far his best season from downtown. And got back quickly to break up the pass intended for Butler. Important defensive transition there. Excellent read by Winslow, waiting to the last minute to get his hands up and deflect that away from Jimmy Butler out on the move. Heat, one of 8 teams in the NBA with a winning record on the road. 17-footer perfect for Justise Winslow. Winslow with 7 points. The Heat have made 5 straight shots, and it's now a 14-2 Heat run and a 1-point Heat lead. Harris, the lob intercepted by Winslow. Justise coming right at Boban for the pull-up. Tipped in by Derek Jones Jr. Dion Waiters, a.k.a. Philly Cheese. This is his home city. Waiters guarded by Butler. Winslow crossing up on Simmons. Pretty scoop for Justise. And 9 first-half points for Winslow. Dion's keeper for the score. I like the way Waiters read that, like an option quarterback, and Winslow with a steal. 2-point Philadelphia lead. Simmons over Whiteside. And Whiteside with those suction cup hands, able to haul in that rebound, just his 4th of the game. He can tie it with a 2 or take the lead with a 3. Justise Winslow. Inside Hassan for a rim-shaking slam dunk. Oh, you love the decision by Winslow. Went from a good shot to a much better one. Yeah, really nice decision, too. Right at the free throw line, there was enough space. That's where he pulled up, made the decision, and dropped it off with the bounce. Would have loved to have seen if Dion could have dropped that back and kept the big fella involved on the offensive end. He needs to play with that kind of energy on both ends right now for the Heat to have a chance. Justise Winslow from the dotted line with a bullseye. 11 points for Winslow. Philadelphia. Sixers up 2. Wade ties it. Dwayne Wade with a laser beam from mid-range. 5 on the shot clock. Great defense by Winslow. Oh my, you can't do it any better than Justise just did it.
Wade on the line. Jones Jr. hammers it home. Olynyk for three. Good-looking rebound there for Simmons, who snaps the outlet to Benson. Mike Scott. Offensive foul. Justise Winslow drew the charge. That's the fourth charge Winslow's taken this season.
Playing so hard, Justise beating Scott to the spot.
As Eric Spoelstra said, for our team, it's put up or shut up time. Waiters sends it out. Richardson sends it up. Kaboom! The Sixers with 32 points in the fourth quarter, trying to win without Joel Embiid. They're 1-3 this season when their all-star center sits out. Waiters triples. Well, Dion keeps hope alive. It's a three-point game with 5.5 seconds left.